Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, now look. So this one gonna be about the hood not being for you. Alright? Alright? Okay. So how we gonna start this, Mr. Roll Up? Let's start it like this. To all you YNs, ONs, MNs, you know what I'm saying? Young niggas, medium niggas, old niggas. To all of y'all that glorify the hood, that think this hood shit sweet, just because you see it on camera, on YouTube and videos and all that, you think the hood busting. These niggas walking around with flags and guns and shit, acting like they the toughest motherfuckers in the world and they just living a hell of a life and, you know, everything's sweet and they love banging, they love doing what they do. Let me tell y'all something, man. The hood is a lie. How you figure that, Mr. Roller? I'm straight from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I done grew up on the east side and the west side of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did that much time in Southwest, but I got a little feeling of it. I know how they operate. I'm just not in the mix with them because they a whole nother clan of Detroit, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I let them have their side of town. But the east and the west, come on, man. I've been all through that bitch. I done shook hands with everybody. I done made money with everybody. And I done robbed a whole lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? From the east to the west. So trust me, I'm one of the guys for real. You know what I'm saying? That hood shit is fake. What they show you on camera is a lie. Just like I told y'all about prison, how when niggas call home from prison and make it seem like they in there doing so good and everything going right for them, and you know, they ain't worried about nothing and ain't nobody gonna do shit to them and they big dog on the yard and all that shit be a lie. You know what I'm saying? When they bang that line, they miserable. While they do that 15-minute talk with you, they all the way up here. You would think that they doing better than you while they in jail. But when they bang that line, it's back to misery. It's back to crying. It's back to being sad on the inside. You know what I'm saying? What people be displaying on camera, it be a lie, just like a picture. What you mean by that, Mr. Roll Up? Just say a female that you know, or a nigga that you know, take all these nice, beautiful pictures, all this money, always at these nice resorts, always out somewhere, you know, acting like they living a life, but you know them for real. You know they really miserable for real. They only do this shit for attention for real. This is what I'm talking about with the hood. That's exactly what the hood is. It look good on camera, but in reality, it's the most miserable, depressing shit in the fucking world. What you mean by that, Mr. Roll Up? Everybody in the hood broke. That's why they in the hood. That's why they always mad. That's why they so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That's why they always want to shoot some shit. That's why they always beefing with everybody. They broke and they miserable. That is not a life that you want to live. The inside of those houses in the hood don't got nothing. You see your house, you got furniture everywhere, you got beds, TVs, couches, you know, things like that. In the hood, it ain't like that. Now, I'm not saying everybody's house is like this, but the majority of houses in the hood, they trap houses. You know what I'm saying? Majority of houses in the hood is trap houses. So, what you mean by a trap house? Meaning it ain't nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing in there. It might be one TV and a couple of chairs. No beds, no couches, no nothing. They don't got the money for that shit. And on top of it, these trap houses, they gonna get evicted any moment. They not paying rent. You know what I'm saying? The landlord trying to get them up out of there. So they be showing you this shit on TV, making it seem like they living a great life. They flashing all this money and all of that shit. They in an abandoned house, and the landlord trying to get their ass put out, or they in a house where they not paying rent at all, and the landlord trying to put their ass out. And that money that they be showing you on camera, all of them thousands of dollars that they be flexing and all of that shit, talking about, man, we in the hood, we get money, woo, woo. Let me tell you something about that money. It's fake. Nah, it ain't prop money, like fake money, like for videos. Nah, it's real money. But what they telling you on screen is fake. That money, that's the plugs money. Whoever they getting their work from, that they out here selling to the fiends that they see every day, that's the plug money, man. So they'll show you $3,000-$4,000 in their hand. Out of that $3,000-$4,000, maybe $150 of it is theirs. The rest of that shit go back to the plug. Yeah. Tough pill to swallow, huh? Another thing about the hood. Just to say, if you one of those peaceful type of people, the hood ain't for you. Because the hood is never peaceful. Never. You would be lucky if you can get one nice, cool, calm day out the hood. You would be lucky. Yeah, as opposed to where you stay, if you in the burbs somewhere, or if you just in a nice area where it ain't like that, and you used to the nice peace and quiet, the hood ain't for you. How you figure that, Mr. Roll Up? In the hood, all you hear all day, helicopters, gunshots, broken glass, people arguing, fighting. You know what I'm saying? Car accidents, motherfuckers drunk. Have you ever woke up and it was a drunk person laying in your grass and you thought they was a dead body? Yeah, that's the hood for you. And after you see these half dead bodies laying in your lawn every day, you get used to it. You be like, man, that nigga just drunk. You know what I'm saying? You get in your car and pull out your driveway 7 a.m. You see a half dead body in your lawn. You like, oh yeah, that nigga just drunk. That's the hood life. You think that's life? It's not. It's very fucking miserable. You know what I'm saying? Another thing about the hood, right? Something can happen at any given moment, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is either ride or not. If you don't ride, guess what? The hood disown you. If you do ride, it's like the hood say, oh, okay, cool. You know, he cool, he rolled for that. But at the same token, you got to understand you putting your life on the line just to get validation from your hood. When your hood don't give a fuck about you for real. So even if you is about it and you decide to put in the work and do all of this shit that the hood expect out of you, okay, you did all that. Now the feds come knocking at your door. Hey, remember all that work you was putting in, bro? We got you on camera. Let's go. Now your ass going to jail for that shit. All that work you put in that the hood made you put in just to get validated by them. Now you in jail. You like, okay, I'm a real nigga. I stand up. They my boys. They got my bag. Everybody gonna fuck with me. I did what I was supposed to do. You know what the hood say? Oh, that nigga dumb. He got caught. That nigga a goofy. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna get the calling. Guess what they gonna do? They gonna play hot potato with the phone. They gonna pass that bitch around 7, 8 other niggas in the huddle. And ain't nobody gonna pick up your call. And if a motherfucker do pick up your car, they gonna make that call real quick. Hey, bro, we gotta go. Woo, woo, we gotta go do this. Woo, woo. Somebody on the other line, blah, 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 call back in a couple hours. Woo, woo. Yeah, man, I'm gonna put some money on your books. Never do it. That's what the hood got to offer. You think that's the life? You really think that? See, that's what hood niggas don't tell you. You know what I'm saying? The hood is miserability. It's very miserable in the hood every single day. Think about in the summertime. Don't nobody got no AC in their house. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody afford that shit. Like, that's a whole nother bill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, you better go outside. It's too hot for that. Why you think so many people get killed in the hood during the summer? Because everybody got to come outside at this point. It's too hot to be in the house. And ain't nobody about to be letting you lay up in their house running up their AC all day. Take your ass outside. So that's how a lot of niggas in the hood be getting caught up. Because it's too hot. They can't afford AC. They got to come outside. Niggas getting whacked for coming outside because they couldn't stay in the house no much longer. It was too hot, so they had to come outside. Now they get whacked. The hood don't tell you that. The hood just make it seem like they bang they bandanas and they tougher than everybody. Everybody's scared of them and they run shit and they get money. All that shit is a lie, man. It's a lie, bro. Let me tell you another thing about the hood, right? How you know the hood ain't for you, right? Them same niggas you see on these videos, YouTube and all this glorifying the hood, they never left the hood. That's why they glorify it so much. They never left that bitch. They don't know nothing better than the hood. How you figure that, Mr. Roll Up? Shit, I was one of them. I made a video before when I said at one point in time I thought my hood was the whole world. That's that hood nigga mentality. We think the hood is the whole world. Like, we don't gotta go nowhere. What? Everybody here, all the homies here, the hoes over here, stores over there, gas station there, liquor store there, weed man over there, weed man over here. What we need to go anywhere for? Everything right here. All my people here, we all know each other, we all grew up with each other, you know what I'm saying? What do I need to leave here for? That's the mentality that hood niggas have. They don't know no better. They don't know nothing about traveling. They don't know nothing about the next state over. Hell, the next couple of cities over. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a hood nigga, you move to a city that's about 30 minutes away from the hood. He gonna swear you move far as hell. You be like, nigga, that's a straight shot down the street. That ain't nothing, you know? But that hood mentality, he figured that place is too far. Like, that's far as hell. Why the fuck you move way out there? That's far as fuck. No. You just don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of life you think is popping and sweet to where your mind is about this big as a peanut? Yeah. That shit is real. That's why niggas glorify the hood, because they don't know no better. If you could take them same guys out the hood and take them to the suburbs, you know, and put a couple dollars in their pocket, put a couple of rich people around them, you know, show them some different type of material instead of the same shit that they used to seeing in the hood. You show them bigger and better things, better quality, you know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you 90% of them hood dudes, if you could take them out the hood and show them better, they wouldn't even come back to the hood. I'd just say if you could snatch up 10 guys right now and take them out the hood, I can guarantee you 9 of them ain't gonna come back. It might just be one that say, oh, fuck that, I'm back to the hood, that shit ain't me. Them other 9 guys, they gonna get to scratching their beard like, shit, I don't know about y'all niggas, but I like this life, fuck that, y'all can have the hood. Niggas will retire the hood so quick if they can't be taken out the hood because they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? But if you can show them better, they'll do better. So while you living your best life, living a great life, thinking you a lame and shit like that, you thinking all the women want these hood niggas and all of that. Listen, don't get me wrong. A lot of women do like hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that shouldn't make you feel like you less than because that's something that women like. That's just a phase. Let me tell you something about that. That's just a phase. Because the older women get, they start pulling away from that shit. They don't want to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's just young shit, for real. But when girls become women, they don't like that hood nigga shit no more. How you know, Mr. Roll Up? Man, look, I didn't grew up with a lot of these women. You know what I'm saying? From the same hood and all of that. They don't even want to hear a nigga talking about the hood no more. And they was the same ones on the block with us and all of that shit. You can't even talk to them about the hood nowadays. They don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about building businesses and upgrading in life, they not trying to kick it. They not trying to kick no old hood tales, old hood stories. Like, that shit came and went. Ain't nobody trying to kick it with that no more. So don't think that these women that you see trailing these hood niggas, man, that shit is a phase. That shit come and go. I promise you. I promise you, it come and it go. And those same hood niggas, they mind frame stuck back in that time zone when the hood was popping, when y'all was young, when y'all was doing it. It's a stuck mentality. This is why they be glorifying that shit, because that's all they know. If they knew anything better, they would do better. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, Cash Doll. I done told y'all plenty of times before. Cash Doll was on the block with us every day. That was the homie. You know, she wasn't somebody that I just saw or nothing like. No, Cash Doll was on the block with us every single day. Literally on the block, on my block. Not the next block, not the homie's block, not on that side, not back over there. Right on the block with us. With the gang every day. Now y'all see her living her best life. She don't even come to the hood. She don't even talk about that shit. Honestly, I don't think she ever even mentioned 7 Mile Days. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened when you get introduced to a better life. You don't even be on it. You way past that. Like, hell no, ain't no way I want to go back to that. So, lesson behind this. Everybody, again, that's like not from the way, and y'all be watching these videos and shit, or hood motherfuckers thinking they living a life, and like, damn, they always on edge. They live a hell of a life. No. Them niggas is miserable. And that's exactly why they all on the screen showing you who and what they do. Because real gangsters move in silence. Real gangsters not getting on the camera screen telling y'all what they do in the hood, showing guns and the ops over here, we on they block. And real members that's really about that, they will never jump on the screen. Just like real members from O Block, real members from 63rd, you know what I'm saying? Real Chicago members, you would never see them on the screen. Now, don't get me wrong, a couple of them guys on the screen doing their thing, yeah, some of them didn't put in their work, did their thing, whatever. But for the ones that's still there in the hood, still living that hood life, they ain't on the screen. They not on the screen. Because they really love that shit. You know what I'm saying? So don't believe the hype that these people show you, like, this the hood, everything good, this life. Listen, as soon as that camera cut off, it's back to misery. You know what I'm saying? So, just remember, the life you living, 10 times better than them. Just look at them like the entertainment that they is for, because that's all it is, just straight entertainment. You ain't missing out on nothing in that hood. It ain't nothing in that hood for you. Trust and believe me. That hood is crumbling. Whatever hood you see, it's crumbling right in front of your face. So don't ever believe that that shit is popping. It's about to get popped as soon as that camera go off. I was gonna ride up and slide. And when somebody die, guess what? They ain't gonna get on camera and be crying. Oh, I was rolled up and just killed the homie. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. That's a part of the miserability that they live in. Not only is they broke, but they got ops. You think that's a life? You think being broke in the hood with ops is a life? Not at all, player. Not at all. Stay in your lane. Stay away from the goofy shit. And let entertainment be entertainment. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.